Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's a new week, today's Monday, and I'm gonna take you through a week of training. I actually haven't been to the gym in probably 2 weeks, which is really unlike me, but we actually had friends visiting for the first week, which was so nice. We took a little bit of time off and really just enjoyed it. They actually got engaged. It was such a nice week. And then last week I was sick and also got hit with my period. So it just wasn't a good week. I really wanted to get back on it, but I think mostly whenever you're sick, you just need to rest and recover. So I am gunning to get after it this week. I'm so excited to be back in good form. I'm actually starting a deficit today. I just want to do a little bit of a tidy up, feel a little bit better. I'm just not feeling my best. And I think just kind of after Christmas and a few weeks after, I just wasn't super consistent. So I want to kind of lock in for a few weeks. So today is day one. So I'm going to take you through the week of training and show you what that looks like. Today I'm going to train upper body. I always like to start back again with an upper body. I love training upper body. Today's fit is Honor Active, of course. We have the soft motion sports bra, and then I think these are just like the effortless, I don't even know what color they are, but I adore Honor Active. It's just so soft, feels so good. It's honestly like the best gym gear I've ever tried. I just feel really good in it. And yeah, gonna get something small to eat before I train. So I'm gonna get a little bite to eat, something with carbs, and yeah, get going.
Been waiting so long, I'm here to answer your call. I know that I shouldn't have had you waiting at all. I've been so busy, but I've been thinking about what I wanna do with you. I know them other guys, they've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to. I can see you want me to. Now it's me and you.
We are back from the gym. As you saw, I trained upper body. The gym was actually quite busy, even though I was there at 12. I was hoping it would be a little bit quieter, but I did still get a few clips. I'll put the workout on the screen. It was actually a really good session after being sick. I had intended to do a little bit of cardio today, but I just felt like throughout the workout my heart rate was up quite high and I was pushing myself hard for my session, but I just felt like if I did some cardio today, I could set myself back a little bit. I don't think I'm 100% better, but I'll just change my cardio to the end of the week. I'll still get it done, but I just thought today a really good session was enough, and I would take that and hopefully just feel back 100% to myself tomorrow. But yeah, it was really good to get moving my body again. I just feel so much better once I get back to the gym if I've taken a break. It's so not... Obviously we go to the gym to improve our aesthetics and to look as good as we possibly can, but there's so much of it that is just like how you feel mentally, and I just feel so much better once I'm in the gym. So yeah, buzzing to be back. I'll chat to you a little bit about my goals as well. So as I mentioned, I've started into a calorie deficit today. Since Christmas, I suppose, the move to Dubai and yeah, just the inconsistency of my training in the past couple of weeks, I just feel like I have a little bit of body fat on and I just want to feel a little bit better. So the way I'm approaching this calorie deficit is I'm keeping my calories as high as I possibly can, because I also really want to focus on performance. I don't want to drop my calories massively, so I'm going to keep my calories as high as I can, introduce a lot of cardio, get a lot of steps. Where I'm living right now in Dubai, you know, there's no excuse not to get like 12-13k steps a day. So I'm really going to like focus on my energy output rather than dropping my calories. I would rather eat more food and keep energy like output very high. I'm going to try and hit about 12 to 13 today, so I'm going to go for another walk in a little bit. So yeah, that's basically my Monday training done. Just need to take off my steps, and tomorrow I think we're going to hit glutes, so we'll be back tomorrow for that. It is now the evening. It is 8 o'clock and wrapping up the day. I managed to actually get 16,000 steps. The goal was 13 and I didn't even realize that I hit 16. Whenever I get over my step count, it means that maybe like someday during the week, if I don't quite hit 13k, today's steps are going to bring my average up, because the way I see it is like, and the way I see it for my clients is it's a weekly average. So if there's a day you're not feeling great or you're working so much that you maybe don't, maybe someday I'll get like 11k, but it's going to be fine because today I got 16, so it brings that average up. But yeah, first day on my calorie deficit went really well. I still have one more meal. I still have a yogurt bowl to go. I'm not feeling super hungry, honestly, but this is one of the reasons why we keep food as high as possible, so that it's easy. We don't need to massively drop our calories, at the get-go. I think I'm just going to do like 2 days of cardio this week and probably just do it on a rest day, because we have a treadmill in the gym in the apartment building, and I might just do that to keep my gym sessions kind of short and quick. It's Tuesday, we're off to train glutes. I'm really ready for the session. I'm feeling much better, got a good sleep, still think I'm like 97% better, but it's good enough for me. Wearing my Honor again today. I've had these for ages. I actually got this new top and I really like it. I really love like high neck tops. I just think they look so nice. Feel like I properly figured out how to train glutes, like my glutes, only within the last 2 years. My glutes are really stubborn because I have big quads. I've played Gaelic football my whole life and I'm really quad dominant. So anytime I do hip thrusts or even Bulgarians, which are also glute exercises, my quads completely take over. So I had to kind of start from scratch and try and figure out what glute exercises work for me. So the workout I'm doing today is completely, I know through and through, like I don't think I'll ever change this workout day or this glute day, because I know that these exercises target my glutes more so than hip thrusts. I don't do hip thrusts because my quads take over, so there's no point. I don't really do Bulgarian split squats because my quads take over. So the workout I'm doing today, I will put it on the screen afterwards and I'll talk you through it. It's great for my glutes. I also have a glute imbalance, or a muscle imbalance in my glutes. One of my glutes is stronger, one of my glutes is bigger. So I do a lot of single leg work to make sure that those specific muscles are working, because if I'm doing things like hip thrusts, or not even hip thrusts, but if I'm not doing single leg work, I know that one glute will take over. It's a very precise and specific training day for me and I love it. I'm well fueled. I've had my oats this morning. I've had enough time to digest. I'm having a coffee right now. I'm going to finish some check-ins and really let my food digest. I'm hoping to go around 12 or half 12, so we'll see. Not going to do any cardio today. As I said yesterday, I'm going to do my cardio on Wednesdays and possibly Saturdays. Because I've only started this deficit in week 1, I'm only going to do 80 minutes throughout the whole week. I don't need to do like 200 minutes or, I don't have to do anything crazy, because I'm just starting off and I need to have kind of a base that I can increase on. So next week maybe I'll do 100 minutes or whatever. So start low so that you can build on it instead of gassing out after like week 2. So that is the biggest bit of advice I can tell you in a calorie deficit.
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, been mobbing all day. Drinking on some Rossi, shine on Patron. VIP stats, strapped with my chrome. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Nigga, where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the gang, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Good at what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I drink, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can do this shit too. Snapping bagels, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snapping bagels, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see.
We're back from the gym. We've eaten and showered and ready to get back into work for the day. I had a very good session. It was actually really good. I got a couple of clips of it as well, which is great. I will put the workout up on the screen. Tomorrow's a rest day and I feel like I'm going to need it a lot. My upper body is really sore today, and that's just what happens when you've been out of the gym for a week or two. So I'm expecting tomorrow for my upper body to be sore and my lower body to be sore, which is absolutely normal. I'm going to focus on my protein and my recovery. So yeah, tomorrow's a good day for a rest day. Then we will have 2 more sessions, gym sessions in the week. We're aiming for 4 with 2 cardio sessions. I am currently on about 5k steps. We went for a very small walk this morning. We went and got coffee before check-ins, and just from walking around the gym and everything, that's where I picked up the 5k. But I'm gonna go out later on. I have some work to do and get some more steps, and that should bring me up to about 12k which is my goal. It's literally day 2 of kind of getting back on track and being in my deficit, and I feel so much better already. I don't think people realize like how quickly and like how much better you feel with just being on plan for a few days. It doesn't take much to feel better in your body. Doing the small things like getting your steps, staying hydrated, getting a good sleep, eating foods that are going to be nutritious, are going to fuel your training, are going to make you feel good, they're not going to make you feel groggy or like bloated or anything. It's really, really, really easy. It genuinely is really easy to feel good. It's small steps. You don't need to do anything drastic. I haven't done anything crazy the last 2 days. I've got my gym sessions in. I've ate very well. I got 7 to 8 hours sleep. Got my steps, drank loads of water. And I'm already feeling better. I feel less inflamed. I feel more confident. So yeah, it doesn't need to be super complicated. It is easy. It can be simple, it can be straightforward, and it's very doable. So I'm gonna get stuck into some more work and we'll get some steps later. Good morning, it is Wednesday. Today's my rest day, but I'm gonna go down and do 40 minutes of cardio today. I'm very, very grateful that it's a rest day because my body hurts so much. My upper body's still sore from Monday. I knew this was gonna happen because I did take some time away from the gym, and it's really, really common. Like it's gonna happen when your body has kind of gotten out of the routine. So the DOMs are DOMing. My upper body still hurts, it's not as bad, and today, as expected, my glutes are very sore. We're not going to comment on the hair. I am on day 9, but I was trying to wait for today because I knew I had cardio to do, and I would rather just have clean hair after my cardio, so we have that to do as well. So yeah, the way I pass my time on the incline treadmill is with my book. So I'm gonna go do that. I actually haven't eaten anything yet. I'm not intentionally doing fasted cardio, but I'm just not that hungry right now. I've had my, my vitamins, my creatine, and I know once I'm finished then I'll be hungry. But yeah, I would do my cardio in the evening or midday. I just kind of want to get it done and then get my hair washed and get ready for the day, rather than getting ready for the day and then getting all sweaty doing cardio. So I'm gonna get myself organized, go down to the apartment gym and get 40 minutes.
I get the boosters boosting, I get computers puting. Y'all get shot at, call me, I do the shooting. I do the recruiting, I tutor the students. I nurture their brain, I'm moving the movement.
So we ended up doing like 43 minutes, and the reason I went 3 minutes over is because I was listening to voice notes. That's a really good way, I think, to keep you like distracted while you're doing cardio, is listen to voice notes. I'm home now and I am starving, so I'm gonna have my oats, get a shower, and then get stuck into work. I don't wear my watch whenever I do cardio. I like to keep my cardio steps separate to my daily steps. They're not included, and that's the way I do it with my clients as well. So what I do is I actually take my watch off when I'm doing cardio. I just time it on my phone, like, so I know how many minutes I've done or whatever. So my step count is very low right now, probably under 500 steps, so we have to spend the rest of the day just getting steps. What I like to do as well is, like, instead of just leaving all my steps for the evening time and having this massive challenge in the evening, I like to do like little small increments. So I'll go out probably like in the middle of the day and get some steps, maybe out in the evening as well. So I think if you can like build on it and start and get it in little bits that add to your total, it's going to be so much easier than leaving it as this like mammoth task in the evening. So I'll get some breakfast, get stuck into check-ins. Rest day, I'm so happy about it. No gym, and I might even do like some stretching because I'm sore. Hello, it is Thursday and I'm back from the gym. I have absolutely no footage. I have no proof because when I got to the gym, I set up my camera and realized there was no SD card in it, because last night I had taken the SD card out to edit some bits. So that was annoying. I then went to film on my phone and I didn't have my tripod. And then my headphones died. It was actually a good session, but once your headphones go, I mean, you just don't want to stay there any longer than you have to. I was going to get some steps on the treadmill and I just thought, no, I'll do them in the park later. I didn't hit my steps yesterday. I think I got like 8,000 steps, so that means I have a couple extra maybe to get like over the next few days. So I'll see how I go today. I'm going to try and get some extra ones this evening, so that should be all good. I am still sore, like my glutes are in bits, but again, like I've said this so many times, this is super normal when you're just coming back after kind of taking a little bit of a hiatus. So all good. I'm feeling so much better, like even just like a couple of days being back on plan. Tomorrow or maybe Saturday, I'm going to do my very last session, which is lower body. I'm going to just see how my glutes feel. Right now they're sore, so I'm not going to be doing anything if they're still sore. And then I think I have Pilates at the weekend. But yeah, I mean, if I don't get my lower body done tomorrow, I can just do it Saturday. It's absolutely not a big deal. And whatever day I don't train, I'll just do my cardio. So yeah, a very good week so far. So sorry that I wasn't organised enough to bring my SD card to the gym. I will put up the workout on the screen. I absolutely love Delts and Arms Day. I really love growing like my shoulders, my biceps. I just think like strong arms look so good and I just love it. And yeah, I just love training that part of my body. It's so easy having the park beside us because I think honestly if you do like 2 laps of the park, you have like a lot of your daily steps done. Like it's a big park, but because there's so much going on, because there's so many people around and there's so much happening, you're so distracted that you don't even like realize you're doing that walking, you know what I mean? If I was just on the treadmill for that length of time, I would get so bored and I honestly would just be like, yeah, I'll do it later, you know. But when you're out in the park, I honestly find I don't even need headphones, which is really nice. So I'm gonna go there later and just do some laps and see what's happening. There's always dogs around too and cats, which is nice. It's Friday, we are heading for our last gym session of the week. I still do have a cardio session to do, but I'm going to get that done over the weekend. This is our last actual gym session. My glutes have recovered from Tuesday, so I'm good to go again to train lower body. There's probably a reason I subconsciously left this gym session to last. I just don't really love doing lower body. I really prefer upper body, but it has to be done. Absolutely has to be done. So yeah, this session is mostly quads and hamstrings focused, and I'll get some calves in there too. We got our steps last night. I got like 13k steps done yesterday, so it brings my average back up, and I just know over the weekend I'll get even more. Normally the weekend here, like we do get a lot of steps, so as long as my average is up around 13k, I think at the minute, the average for the week is like 11 at something, but I know I'll get it up over the weekend, so all good. I need a good day of steps today, and we should be on track for a really good week. Sunday, the final day of the week, and this is going to bring my week of training to an end. But before that, we have Pilates this morning, so we have Pilates in the park. I might take a little sneaky vid, but we will see. It's a really small circle. It's like really chill, really casual, so I don't know, but I pull my camera out, but we will see. So we have Pilates, which is good. When I hurt my back a couple of months ago, I actually was recommended to do Pilates, so this is kind of like injury prevention with all my weight training and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a really, really nice mix, and it's really enjoyable. I have not done much Pilates in my lifetime, so I find it really challenging. It is definitely difficult from someone who is so used to, you know, in the gym, like you know how many reps you have left, like you're fully aware. But I find with Pilates, you know, when they're like hold the position, I find it like really hard, but it's a great workout and I feel so good after it. I do enjoy it, but it's a challenge, which is what you want. You want things to be a challenge, you don't want things to be easy. So we still have a 40 minutes of cardio to do. I've left it to the last day of the week, but I will do that I think this afternoon or this evening. I will get it done. So yeah, that is basically our week. I'm gonna get some snippets today. Yesterday I didn't even film. I just got my steps yesterday. Yesterday was a rest day, which was nice, and we had a lovely day. We went for a walk and just pottered about, which was honestly so needed. And yeah, I think I got like 11k steps yesterday, so my steps are good. They're in a good spot. Hopefully today now we can keep that up. And yeah, that concludes kind of the week of training.
Thinking about what